How's it going, everyone? Sid here. So this video that you're watching right now is actually a part of my mini course titled WordPress for Beginners, and this course was only available on Tegral's website, but now I decided, you know what, let's just release it over to YouTube, because why not? Let everyone watch it, right? So I have created a YouTube playlist with every single video of this course. First link down in the description below, go check it out. So the idea behind this course was to guide complete beginners who know nothing about WordPress, help them create their first ever website using WordPress. So yeah, happy learning. Alright, so in this lesson we're going to be checking out our header and the footer area, and we're going to be making some changes to it. Alright, I'll show you how to use the header and footer builder within the Zakra theme. But besides that, here you might have a question within the homepage. You've got like buttons and stuff, and I didn't show you this in my last lesson, and there's a good reason for it. We'll get back to buttons in a bit. Alright, don't worry about it. Anywho, in this lesson we're going to be working on the header first and then the footer. Let's get started. Now, to edit your header and footer, it is not the same as editing a page. When you're editing the page, you're just editing the content within the page. Like here you can see you don't have a header and a footer here because you're just editing the content. Now, to edit your header and footer, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go within appearance and customize. And from in here is how you customize your theme's settings, and header and footer is provided by the theme. So I guess let's first get started with our header, right? For header, you've got two different options here. You've got header and navigation and the header builder. Header builder is the place from where you can make changes to the header in a UI-like environment, basically, right? You have a user interface here. If you want to move the logo in the middle, you can do so. All right, you want to move it to the side, you can do so. You've got a menu here. Maybe I want the logo to be on top. You really can't see the logo there, but don't worry about it. You can simply edit it. If I go over to background and I change its color, yeah, then you can see it. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's edit the header area, right? So first of all, what we've got here is we've got our site title and logo, which I want to change the site title and logo. So to change it, simply click on this gear icon right here. And if you're wondering where am I, this is the header builder setting from within your customizer. All right, simply go over to appearance, customize, you'll see header builder here, and you've got another setting here for header and navigation. You really don't have to worry about this. The only thing that we'll be focusing on in this lesson is going to be the header builder and the footer builder, alongside menus that we're going to be using within the header and the footer areas. So yeah, that's about it. Let's go within the header builder once again here, and I want to change my site title and logo, or my site logo. So I'm going to click on this gear icon right here, and what I'll do is I'm going to first of all, I guess, change my site title, and I'm going to name it Sidfolio, because why not? This is Sid's portfolio, so Sidfolio. All right, this is not really seen here, but if I were to enable site title, then you'll see it, Sidfolio, right? And you can change its typography and all that, but we're not going to do it because we have a logo, and I've created a new logo for this video. And I've created a green version of the Tegral's logo. All right, generally Tegral's logo is red, or this. Okay, this is for the shorts channel, but anyways, I've created a green version for the Tegral's logo that I'm going to use here. So let me go ahead and let me upload it just like so. Select, and let me crop it out. And it's very important that you crop your images so that there is no dead space around it. All right, this is going to help you keep your website clean. Just crop the image, and your logo should appear right there. Now this logo is a little bit too big. Let's go ahead and let's fix it. All right, and I guess yeah, we could do something like 158. You know, let's just make it 60. Just keep things even. Right, 160. There it is. Looks pretty good. Sure, I like it. Let's publish this. Let's see how it looks. Visit site, and here you can see, by the way, my site name has been changed to Sidfolio. Right, and this is the site title here. If I'll change it to Sidfolio, Sid's portfolio. Oh my god, I really can't type. Sid's portfolio. Publish it. Now, if I refresh this, you can see here, Sidfolio, Sid's portfolio, right? It changed. And here's our new logo, and this is what it looks like currently. Now, you can make further changes to this. You've got three different sections for your header, right? Just like I showed before, you could move the site title and logo in the middle, and that's what it looks like. You can move the menu to the middle. This is what it will look like, yeah. And I guess let's see what this looks like. This is like one of my favorite header designs. There's like different sorts of designs you can create. This is one of my favorite ones. What you can also do here is, let's do one thing. Let's edit this, all right? Edit the top area or the top bar. And let's change its background color to this black color right there. I'm not too sure which black it is. Maybe it's kind of like gray, but never mind. We're just gonna be selecting that. All right, looks fine for now. Slightly lighter. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do this. Let's publish it, and let's do one thing as well. Let's make our site title or my site logo a little bit smaller. 120. What does that look like? Sure. Publish this. Now if we have a look here, you can see it looks a little bit clean. You know, you've got the Tegral logo. If you've checked out Tegral's website, it's tegral.co. I assume you're watching this video on Tegral's website, but anyways, this is the sort of header design I have here as well. I got my tegral.co kind of like a site title there, and I've got home, about us, you know, like my menu. This is the sort of design I have there, and yeah, I'm just trying to create something similar here as well. This looks all right. I like it so far. What you can also do is, you know, maybe move the menu to this area. Let's see what that looks like. Publish it. Let's see. Ooh, I think I like this better. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. All right, so this is our header. Now let's go ahead and let's make changes to this menu as well. So, well, there's really nothing much we can do to the menu because currently we've only created a single page, right? But suppose I want to remove blog from in here. How do I do so? Well, to do that, you're gonna have to edit this menu. So to edit this menu, you can just, you know, simply click on this pen icon right here or a pencil icon, and you'll see this menu or this customizer option that says, you know, customizing menus. And from in here, you can see currently this is our primary menu, and we're simply gonna edit this menu right here. And the blog is what we want to remove, so you can simply remove it. If you want to add something new here, you can simply click on add item, and you can add different pages that you've created to this menu, and it will show up right there, right? And you can publish it, and it's going to work just fine. And you don't have to just add pages in here. Like suppose I want to add my Twitter link in here, then what I'll do is I'll add a custom link. You see here the custom link option, and I'll simply do https://x.com/sidgrill. That's my Twitter handle, right? And I can say my Twitter, add this thing to the menu, and here you can see my Twitter has been added. Let me show you what it looks like in the front end. There it is, my Twitter, right? I can simply click on it, and yeah, it's gonna open my Twitter. Now, let me go back and let me show you what this button is all about. Now, to edit that button, you're gonna have to do it from within your header builder. And yeah, you've got this button right here. You can simply click on this gear icon, and from in here, you can make changes to it. Like suppose you wanna change the text, you can say something like, follow me. And you can give a link here, like suppose to your Instagram, I don't know. Yeah, you can do something like this, and this button will now take people over to your Instagram. And you know, whatever other link you want to use here, you can do so. You can make sure that this link opens in a new tab, and you can publish it. Now here, I guess we get started with the buttons, right, that I was talking about before. Now for buttons, you can see when you hover over it, the color kind of changes. Let me show it to you in the front end. So here you can see when I hover over it, the color changes. You've got like hover colors. So whenever you're editing any sort of element like buttons, then you've got two different colors, right? You've got a primary color, that is the color you see currently, and a hover color. So if you want to change the hover color, you'll see these two circles here. The first one indicates the primary color, the second one is the hover color. So here I can simply choose hover, and yeah, suppose I want to make it black for some reason, then I can do so, and there it is, it's black now, right? But we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna set this thing to whatever it was before. All right, let me just refresh. There it is. I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. If you want to change the typography, like the font, then you can do so. Maybe I want the font weight to be a little bit fat, you know, 500. Sure, why not? If I want to change the padding, then I can do so. Padding is basically dead weight or white space, my bad. Right, so you can change those stuffs. And there's many other settings that you can play around with. Now, this is for your header.